Hello everyone, I am Rustafa. In this video today we are going to show that how to find the square root of a real number. So this program finds the square root of a real number. So this is the thing, and let us suppose that x is a real number and y is the square root of the real number x. So we can write another thing that x equals to y multiplied by y, that is y squared. So here is our main program, and what we are basically going to do is, when the user will start using this program, the program will command him that enter the value of which we are going to find the square root. So we have to print enter the value, or enter the real number, or enter the number to find square root. And let's give a new line here so that it is, and the data type of the variable is double, and let us name the variable value. So the program will take the data type, the program will take the value. Then we are going to compute the results. The result is also in double data type, and what will actually be the result? The result will be compute square root of the value. And then after computing the square root value, we want to see the result on the screen, and that's why we are going to print the result. The square root of, we will write here percentage LF, which represents double data type. We are going to clear it later on. The square root of percentage LF is, and here let's give a new line here too, and here percentage LF is the value, and the result will be this result we have written in the previous line. That is, the printf will work as the square root of the value is the answer. Okay, so this is actually the main program, but if we run the program now, it will not work because it doesn't know any command. It is not clear about any command, compute square root. So we are going to define this command, but first of all, we have to see that we have declared the variable value, but the value can be negative too, not necessary that it will always be positive. So let's define a function double absolute value. We're going to write as this abs value, double absolute value, which will be a double value, and then let's write something about this function that if the value that the user has given, if the value is less than 0, then what will it do? Then return the negative value, or return the value, or else return value if it is positive. In case of it is positive, then return the value, just return the value. So, but if we run this program now, it will not work because it doesn't know anything about compute square root. So now let's define this function double compute square root, and this compute square root is also a double data type, which indicates the double value. Compute square root of what? Compute square root of the given value by the user. So let's define this function, and for defining this function we need to be clear about the algorithm. What will be the algorithm of this program? That in this program we are going to take a guess. We are going to take a guess, and that guess will start from 0. Let us consider that the guess will start from 0, and the guess will be taken. The guess will be 0. It will start from 0, then it will check whether the guess is less than or equal to the value. If it is, then it is not possible to be equal to the value, then up to that the program will finish. But if it is less than the value, then what will it do? It will multiply the guess with itself and then find an error. So there will be another variable called error, and let's start the error from 0.0. Since it's a double data type, so we are given 0.0, and this will be a for loop. This will be a for loop until the guess is less than or equal to the value. So let's run a for loop. We have written double guess, so let the guess be 0.0, and then we are going to check if the guess is less than or equal to error. And if it is not, if the guess is not less than or equal to, not error, it will be value. If it is not equal to or less than the value, then it will make the guess, it will increment the guess, and it will increment the guess up to guess plus in a very small variation, suppose 0.0001. Okay, so it will increment the value guess equals to 0.0001. Then what is it's actually going to do? We are going to calculate the error, and the error will be equal to the guess will be multiplied with the guess, and after that the guess will be multiplied with itself, and then it will be subtracted, or it will subtract the error. We don't care if it's a positive value or a negative value because we will fix it later. And now we are going to fix it. How we are going to fix it? If now we have to declare if this error, we don't care if it's positive or negative, we are going to always take the positive part. So for that we are going to declare another variable, apps error. Okay, apps error. Now we are going to write here if apps error is so for measuring the accuracy, or measuring that whether we are going to the right direction or not, we have to take another variable named closeness, and this closeness will detect whether we are near to the answer or not. So if apps error, the absolute error we are going to find in the previous line, from the previous line, if apps error is less than or equal to the closeness, and let's specify the closeness up to 0.001. Okay, maybe it's not going to give the accurate result. Like if we enter the number 4, it is not going to uh, it's not going to show 2, but it will show 1.9 something, as because the closeness is 0.001. So we will write now that if the apps error is less than or equal to closeness, then the program will end. So return, then it will return the guess, because the guess will be answered at that moment. Return guess, but else if apps error is, forgot to, that's why it's showing an error. then return guess. But else, if it is not, then return -1, then return -1 or 0. Because in case of negative number, it will return always -1, not 0. So we are putting here return -1, 0. So here is the whole code written here, So let's see whether it works or not. So we will get build IC, build project. It's getting built. And now we will run this project. Let's see. It's not giving. Okay, enter the number to find square root. Let us give 4. Now we are pressing enter and it shows the square root of 4 is 1.99. Since the closeness is 0.001, it's showing 1.99. If the closeness one was 0.01, then it would show 1.97 something like that. So that's how the program works. And now let us check it again. Okay, let us check it again. Putting 9. Okay, 2.99. So this is the approximate value, and so that's it.